What up? What up? What up? Woo. Back again Saturday, One Pair at a Time podcast channel. Shout out to everybody tapped in already this morning. Bugs Bunny 8, Saturday morning. How's everybody feeling today? Perp, J Elevate, how y'all doing?
Woo! Good morning, chat. Good morning, gentlemen. We are in an award-winning Bugs Bunny copping weekend, folks. Who's going for him? Who's not? Who's taking home the flag? And who's not?
Y'all know this is my sneaker of December. Bugs Bunny 8 game. Let's do it. That's all, folks.
I thought I saw a wascally wabbit.
Yeah, man. Bugs Bunny 8 weekend. Apparently, Sneakers App will have 66,789 pairs today.
Sheesh.
So, yeah. It's man, oh man.
Yeah, for
quite a
those
bit.
who want them, who wants them, who doesn't? That's the big question here. And how do we stack them up against how the Aqua 8s did on their release weekend? That's the question here that we all have to know. Where your kicks? You did get the Aqua 8s, correct?
I did get the Aqua 8s. You're right. I did.
So do you plan on going for these Bugs Bunnies? I know you did get EA, right? For the chat that doesn't know.
Yes, I do have the Bugs Bunnies on reserve at JD Sport.
So is that same level of excitement there for the Bugs Bunnies that we got for the Aqua 8s is the question.
You know, I mean, I have to be honest with you. I was having a conversation with somebody about this the other day. A part of me still a little disappointed in the Aqua 8s, man.
Ooh,
part of me still a little disappointed in the Aqua 8s. I was talking to one of my longtime friends from college, and huge sneakerhead, bro. Like, ridiculous the amount of pairs this man has. And we were talking about the Aqua 8s, and I'm like, I like them, but there's something about them that's just throwing me off with how light that gray is on there. And he said he personally passed on them because he has like the darker gray pair, and he was just like, nah. He's like, these wasn't for me.
Looking a little light skinnish in these streets.
You know?
Yeah, that lighter gray did throw a lot of people off for this second iteration of them. We'll absolutely say that. Now, those that do have the OGs, you know, they were like, man, hey, I'm good, man. I love these. I love the shade. I love the tone. I love the quality on them. I don't think quality was one of the things that ever got knocked on this iteration here, but man, so many people couldn't get past that lighter shade of gray. And I mean, that's a key point. What about you, Jay?
I'm not disappointed at all. I'm definitely going for him. You guys know this. For me personally, the little bit of hint of lightness doesn't bother me because if you think about the Aquas that dropped this year. I mean, people also said that gray kind of threw them off. But I want to say this. With those Aquas, when they originally dropped, they pretty much sold out. And then what killed the Aqua 8s is that Nike restocked that kick like 9 times. So I think people need to rethink about that aspect when it came to the restock portion, even though a lot of people are not 8 fans. Let's be honest about that as well. But when you do think of an 8, I would say, not just because it's my favorite, most people would tell you that it would be the Bugs Bunnies when they think of the 8 first, not the playoff 8s. So this is a must for me. This is the sneaker of the month for me. December, without a doubt. No question.
I'll be honest with you. The sneaker I was looking forward to the most was probably the Ama 4s coming out this month.
Oh, say it again.
The Ama, yeah. And according to my tracking, they should be here tomorrow.
So, When's the last time you checked your tracking? Because people, what I'm hearing is people that were getting them tomorrow, it's now been stepped up to today.
You know what? Let me look here. Let me look. That's the notice. Like, okay, hold up. Track package. This is what I love about Gmail, man.
Ah, beautiful.
Gmail is just, the interface is so good. All right, it says here.
Straight to the
so mine still says on the way from Charlotte, North Carolina. Which,
okay.
So, but it is due tomorrow between 10 and 2 o'clock.
You know, which is weird because typically my ship's out of Indiana.
Yes, I said that to somebody. I said these are awfully close already. So
right.
All right, hey, I'll take it. You know,
Win.
I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but listen, all I've been seeing in my timeline is, and my algorithm has just been flooding. Ma 4. And Jay and I have been talking about this as well, man. Now the debate has been ultra heated. I'm talking about hot plate heated about Cavestone 4s versus AMA 4s. Where do you land? Where do you stack them on your hierarchy of number 1 versus number 2? And boy, these conversations have been getting heated. People get mad. People calling my mamas out. People calling brothers out. I mean, it's just crazy. And one of the sneaker tubers on the lead of that forefront has been DJ from the DNA show. He has been, man, he's been out there like James Whitner and group have been just paying him under the table, like, let's go.
Yeah, he's been pushing that AMA 4.
He's been stomping the grounds out there. Yeah. I'm like, are you running for president for them or what? What's going on?
I mean, listen, I passed on the Cavestone specifically because this shoe was coming out.
Say it a little bit louder for the people in the back.
I passed on the Cavestones because of the shoe. Now, granted, I've seen the side by side, and when you put them side by side, you see how gray that Cavestone is versus the AMA 4, right?
True.
You know, because the AMA 4 is mocha. But you know, when we first saw the images, they were pretty similar. But I was just kind of like, I liked the Cavestones, but I was like, I'm gonna hold out for these AMA years.
Man, and I think it's going to be a gamble that is going to pay off well in dividends for you. And I'm going to tell you now in the back end, I've said this to you all in our private chat, and I've said this on the live. People going to regret passing up on these AMA 4s. People going to regret this. They're going to look back next year, and they're going to be like, damn, man, I should have snagged these up. And they're still sitting almost full-size run on the AMA site right now, FYI. You know,
Let me say this to you guys, right? And let's unpack this AMA year situation as a whole. All right. The AMA year 6, right? It pretty much, I guess it almost sold out, but you can see that the community kind of like was like, AMA year 6, I'm not vibing with it. Right. And I'm talking, let me tell you, my scope is from a generalization standpoint, not necessarily from Jay's standpoint. All right. The AMA year 4 is sitting. The AMA year Air Jordan 6 is going for under retail. And we already know AMA year is known for its quality, luxury, feel. Now, what's going on with that? Because I want to know the chat's whole opinion on it, because it seems like people are starting to they go in another direction when it comes to AMA year. AMA year has lost their steam. They have no water in that iron, and your clothes are still wrinkled. So we have to really think about what's going on. I mean, you know, let's call it what it is. We know what AMA year brings to the table, but the community is not responding to AMA year anymore, or nearly as much. Let's unpack that.
Yeah, let's unpack that. And I'm not going to say this point because I already know where your kicks is going to start off with this for his point. So I definitely want him to shine on this one. But I will say this. It's more of a question I pose. Do we think Ama would be in the scenario where people feel the way they feel about them right now, all up in their feelings about Ama right now, had it not been for that shipping debacle last year, right? Now we know the whole color thing, and I'm gonna let Where Your Kicks talk more about that or whatever as he brings in this point. But do we think had that shipping debacle not happened, we would be in smoother, less choppier waters with Ama right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think that was the catalyst as to how we got to where we are now. And it was with the those Jordan 5, the Dusk and Dawn pair.
Mm-hmm.
Like once once an issue happens and people can kind of jump on it, people find ways to exasperate the situation. You know, they start airing out their grievances of other things they just don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of a person to where this happened to them, and I can't think of any. No one comes to mind as of just yet. But we've seen this happen to where one real negative thing happens, and then like all these other little negative aspects or perceived negative aspects just start to become louder. You know, in this case here with Alma Meniere, right? There was the shipping issues. Then we got to, oh, they keep using the same colors. And now that's just kind of become a talking point as to the issues with Alma Meniere. They need to try different colors. I just think, I don't necessarily think the colors are even the problem. When you really look at purchasing a shoe from Alma Meniere, to answer your point, Jay, a lot of the shoes are sitting on Alma Meniere's website because they're waiting for the Sneakers App release. Because from Alma Meniere, it's going to run you an extra $16 in shipping to get the shoe, where shipping from Nike is going to be free. Now, the only thing is the 6s didn't release on the Sneakers App. And these 4s, I don't know if they're going to release on the Sneakers App. They have in the past. They've released 4s on the Sneakers App in the past. I don't know if these will. You know,
I thought the 6s did release on the sneakers.
I don't remember them releasing.
They did.
The sneakers. Did they?
Yeah, they released.
Oh, okay, they did. I don't remember. Damn,
They did.
I must have missed that. I don't recall them releasing on there. But
Yeah,
if
they
they
did.
did, okay. Well, there you go. If they did, there's even more of a reason now to wait around on the 4s, because why pay the extra shipping?
So okay, go ahead, Perk.
I'm sorry, let me make this point really quick, Jay. This is for both you and Where Your Kicks, because he brought up a really good point around the colorway, which I knew he would. So people are tired, and I really would love to get chat's input on this as well. So people are tired of the same old colorways being used for Alma Meniere, right? Oh, we're this, we're that, we're over it. So here's a hot take. I think people that say, oh, well, we're tired of the same old color. Well, it's hard to dress up. It's hard to put a fit together around it. That just means you can't dress. Like, listen, and you hear people say this all the time. They said, oh, the most devout sneakerheads can't dress because they lean so heavily on their shoes to make the statement. I disagree with that, but, you know, a lot of people live and die by that mantra. However, yet you have the Cavestone 4s that dropped this year, and people went nuts over them. Which, if you really want to do, you know, we wouldn't really want to go toe to toe. It almost looks like an off-brand Alma Meniere colorway. So, what's the difference between the Cavestone 4s, people going nuts over them, versus here we go again with Alma dropping the same old colors, but yet you just bought a similar color back in September? Make it make sense.
So let's deep dive. Where Your Kicks, I agree with you. When you say, hey, the catalyst was, you know, when that horrible shipping debacle came into place.
Facts.
We cannot just say, hey, it's Alma Meniere's fault. We have to blame Nike. And let me explain to you why. The Alma Meniere is a collaboration with Nike. Nike should have assisted them with proper logistics and proper shipping. So therefore, this would not have even occurred. I do feel like people still appreciate Amami Year, and I do feel like, yes, it is the colorways, because we complained same silhouettes, same colorway. Well, guess what? The 6 was dope. The 6 was something nice, and people did say, well, it's kind of hard to match. And to your point, where Purple, I agree. There are people out there who just, this new era doesn't know how to really put fits together, mix and match colors to make everything's pop. And it's no offense to anybody, right? But let's call it what it is. The era is not the same no more, because back in our day, we took a shower, right? We put some deodorant on just to walk across the street to get our mama a gallon of water. I'm just telling you how it was back in the day. Now it ain't like that. You going outside with your bonnet on, with your
house slippers. Yep.
Not caring, just not giving a F.
Right.
Yep.
So let's talk about that aspect, right? It don't hit the same.
Yeah.
The times ain't hitting the same.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You're right. Hey, real quick, shout out to everybody tapped in the chat right now. BT, what's good with you, man? G-Fist talking about bread 4s and 26. Yes, sir. They're on the way back. John Vaca says, Ama 4s are the champion. BT, mine will be here on Monday.
Yes, sir.
What else we got here? People waiting not to pay their shipping price. Facts. They should have switched the releases of the Aquas and Bugs. I'm not going to be able to rock these shoes till May or June.
Great point.
Yeah.
Great point.
Donald Mays, what's good? What's good with you?
Yep.
Yeah, that is a good point. I mean, depending on where you live, down here in Florida, like kind of all year round, basically. You know what I mean? So.
But still, even here in Florida, I'd be like, yo, you in the grocery store, you literally got in your bed, slept in your bed. You're gonna go outside with your PJs on, and you gonna jump back in the bed with the PJs on that you went to the store and to pick up a gallon of milk. I'm calling it what it is, right?
Still gonna be crust in the corner of your eye.
You see what I'm saying? So when I look at it from that aspect, times have changed. But I do feel like Amami Year has stepped their game up when it comes to at least producing the kick with logistic aspects a lot better than previously before. But again, that extra $16 charge does hit a little bit different. So why doesn't Nike put them on their account to help out? So we have to blame both parties here. I passed on the Amami Year 4 because I told y'all, like, listen, I need a sneaker ventilator, bro. Listen, my pockets said, hey, that's it. And Jay ain't out here gonna cap. You know what I mean? I'm not capping, bro. Your boy loved this year, but Bugs Bunnies, and I'm closing it out for the year, y'all. Like it nothing but heat dropping, and I can't cop them all.
Hold on a second.
I can't cop them all.
Hold on a second. Now, Jay, keep it real with the people. You got about 2 or 3 double ups in your collection this year that you still ain't come up off of yet.
Yep, that's true.
So, if you sold those, you'd have room for these other 2.
You know what? You preaching.
I know.
You preaching, but
you holding yourself back.
But your boy Jay could listen. Y'all know I chase OGs. Am I willing to say a Amami Year 4 will outrank a OG? No, sir. Now, taste and preference, and you're right. I might go back for him later if I can catch him for a discounted price. But man, listen, your boy Jay I have done my due diligence in 2025. Yes, Johnny, yes, you know it, brother. I am a Air Jordan 4 fan, but again, brother, I can't cop them all. I'm only one man. I'm only one man. And maybe I might get rid of some of the other stuff that I have, but I doubled up on those pairs for a reason. Like those 10s, those Shadow 10s. We don't get 10s often. So guess what? Why would I get rid of something, right, that hasn't released in quite a bit of time?
You get more 10s next year, though. You getting them Sacramentos?
I was about to say.
I don't know.
Sacramento 10s?
I don't know if I'm getting the Sacramento 10s. I don't know if I'm getting it. Like as an Air Jordan 4 fan, just because a 4 drop don't mean I have to grab it. You feel me? You gotta buy what you like. And I have to buy what I like. I love 4s, y'all know this, but if I don't vibe with a 4 like that, I'm just not gonna get it because it's a 4. You feel me?
Jay, what you got on feet today?
Oh man, come on now, man. You know I got my Sauconys on today, bro. I'm rocking a little bit different. I got my Sauconys on today.
Where your kicks? Air his ass out, please. Jesus.
That's what I got on today. Yes, sir.
You about to walk into the shoe palace and try to copy a pair of Bugs Bunny 8s wearing some Sauconys?
You know
Some Sauconys?
The disrespect is real.
You know the employees about to look at you side-eyed right now when you walk in there.
Let me tell you, man. Listen, if you
ain't enter no raffle on them joints too, they be like, nah, he ain't entered a raffle. Remember when you walked in last time, they said, oh, that's him. Yeah, he entered the raffle. Give him his pair.
Look here, man. Look here.
Release the hounds.
When you listen, when you a real sneakerhead, man, and you tap into all brands, it don't matter. It don't matter, man.
Where your kicks face?
It don't matter, man.
Bro.
It doesn't matter.
Bro. Tap into all brands. Bro.
Yes, sir.
Bro, 95% of your pages, the swoosh and that dude jumping with a split in the air. Okay. All brands.
And
you love talking about all brands, but you ain't reviewing all brands like that.
I don't do New Balance.
Why don't you show us on feet, Jay? What they looking like? I can't tell what those are.
What are those? I was just about to say that.
I was just about to say, what are those? I was just about to say that.
Oh man. Hey, but you know what though? No lie. I love to get on Jay all the time. You know that. But man, he had those powder blue 9s on, man, the other day.
Yeah, he did. Went back and factory reset them Johns too.
Yeah, I surely did. I surely did.
Shoelaces and everything before you factory reset them.
Shit.
Hey man, listen, man. Y'all know, man. It's all about all brands, bro. It just ain't about one brand, bro. You know what I mean?
Tyler said, just cop the Alma 4s. Merry Christmas to me. Hold on a second. This is another one that said, I ain't buy. I could have sworn this man said he wasn't buying no more shoes the rest of the year.
What, Sneaker Tyler?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, right.
I know. When he said it, I was just like, come on, son. Come on, son. You know.
Hey, but congrats on that cop sneaker, Tyler. That's a huge.
All right. Look, I'm really interested to get these things in hand. I really am interested to get them in hand. I think they look absolutely dope. Real quick, before we go on, I did want to mention, because I missed this. So the Nike GT Future Metallic Silvers are also dropping today at 10 o'clock. And there's something else dropping as well that I just saw. Oh, the John Morant's. The John Morant's Jelly Beans are dropping today at 10 o'clock also.
Oh, BT.
Y'all are hilarious.
Jay Elevate here to review these Sauconys, perfect for mowing and grandpas. Damn.
And those early morning mall walks.
You see that mall walkers in there with the ankle weights?
Right. Getting it.
Jay, you got about 34 minutes, bro. You could do a lap or two.
Hey, you know what? Here we go.
They wouldn't be able to tell him before.
Damn.
Exactly how to be in there getting it too.
Hey, so you guys got to remember though, the pair I have on right now, this is a running sneaker. So this is a running sneaker. This is built for running. So, and I'll tell you, man, this is a really good running sneaker, bro. Really good. Really good for running. Mm-hmm. And just to show y'all this, see, look at that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
Jay, how do you think the quality of those bad boys are going to be this iteration around?
You know, I'm hoping they're going to be really good. I don't know because I need to get them in hand, and I definitely will give you guys my opinion on them as soon as I grab these joints. And honestly, guys, listen, I'm in front of Shoe Palace right now, and there's no line. I'm the only one here. There's no line.
So that's the question that I pose here, man. Are people really going to be out for these Bugs Bunnies today, man? I mean, listen, people are still kind of dying down recently off the heat from the Gammas, right? I mean, that people went nuts over, right? So to take that amount of energy that everyone threw out there on those Gammas and roll it over to the Bugs Bunnies, man, that's going to be a hell of a challenge right there, I think.
Well, I mean, yeah, people was out here buying 6 and 8 and 9 pairs of Gammas. I mean, yeah.
A shoe everyone thought was going to sit. It was going to be sitters. Shoestradamus had the prediction correct, though.
Hey.
He did. Shoestradamus made that right prediction.
So, and listen, I don't care if these Bugs Bunnies sit. I don't care. Y'all know.
As long as you get your pair.
As long as I get my pair, bro.
So I do think they're definitely gonna sit around. I even told Jay, you might even be able to catch these ones under retail. You might. You just might be able to catch these under retail. I mean, listen, it'll be kind of tough during Christmas time because then it'd be like, all right, at least we'll have something under the tree, even though they couldn't get these Gammas like that. But he's right, though. People were out in droves, just multiple pairs of Gammas, multiple pairs. Multiple, you know. And now, oh, by the way, how those restocks looking? How those restocks looking that everyone swore was going to happen. And then, you know what they said afterwards? Oh, well, the restocks were for in-store, not online. Get the hell out of here. You ain't know. You was just regurgitating the same nonsense everybody else was out here spitting. You ain't know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, you ain't know.
Man. Hey.
People got to stop that nonsense, just trying to get clicks. Jumping on the trend. Restock. Oh, that's going to get you how many views? Talking about, oh, yeah, the restock tomorrow. And mind you, did any of them come out and say, yeah, so I guess I was wrong about that? No. No one came out and said it. I listen, when they did the restock on the Black Hat Force, JD Sport Finish Line, Foot Locker, and Champs, they themselves came out directly and said they're doing a restock. I ain't see none of that this time. And on a shoe that's, as we know, has way more inventory than the Black Hat Force, and you ain't hear nothing from them about doing a restock. Not saying it won't ever happen, but until they let us know it's gonna happen, it ain't happening.
So I want to switch a little bit something for y'all, right? So if you guys didn't know, man, last night I dropped the Soulfly Air Jordan 3 video, right? And I had them joints in hand. And then, of course, we already had the Gammas. Now, let's talk about it for a second. With those Soulflies being released and with those Gammas being released, how do you guys match up those two? Can those two sneakers be in your potential top 10 sneaker of the year? Because Complex finished, they did theirs a little bit too early, in my opinion.
They load early.
You know what I mean? They did theirs a little bit too early. So if you guys have your pairs of those Soulflies, what do you guys think in those Gammas?
Well, first and foremost, before we get to that, I'm going to answer your question. Seeker Tyler said, I'm going to trade my SB4s and another shoe for the Gammas. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I mean, these Gammas are nice, but Seeker Tyler Radio, you got that FOMO bug right now, bro. I don't know. Is that I hope you got a multiple pairs of them SB4s. Because I don't know if I trade them for the Gamma. I mean, the Gammas are nice, but I don't know. To your point, Jay, the Soulfly Jordan 3s. I don't know what they did as far as where they sourced that leather from. But that leather on those Soulfly 3s is crazy. Crazy soft leather on them joints.
Look buttery.
Man, like Perk, like pause. If you do you have the Soulfly 3s?
I do not.
All right. If you get an opportunity to have that shoe in hand, pause. Feel the tongue of the shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Like it feels like the underbelly of a puppy.
Wow. That soft?
Yes.
Oh, let me find out they out here using calf skin.
You know, that like crazy good leather quality. Now, I want to do a video with the Soulfly 3s and those Soul 3s and the Ahmad Diffused Blues.
Yep.
I want to do a comparison video on those three.
So where your kicks, that's what I was going. I was going to definitely compare that to the Diffused Blue. I don't want to get too heavy into it, but if you look at the Diffused Blue, which is the Amami Year brand, and you look at the Soulfly, the materials are really the same. But I'm going to do a review on that because you and I were thinking the same thing, right? Those Soulflies are fire, bro. Those Soulflies are fire. But those Gammas still feel like they just propelled much farther beyond the Soulflies. And I'm giving Nike and Soulfly their props because they did not give us boring colorway. They gave us a colorway that made sense. The whole story behind it, the fruits of your labor. Wow, bro. Wow.
Well, I mean, listen, it's hard to put Gammas against the collab. You know, it's hard to put Gammas against the collab, but Perp, like, look, this lighting's not doing it any justice right now. But man, like, just something about the feel of this shoe all around. Something about the feel of this shoe all around, like.
Look, you can almost see the veins pulsing through.
That's what I'm saying, like, and here's the thing. Now, we have to remember that a lot of times tumbling is because of a chemical treatment.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
These,
what you doing here?
These don't seem to be because of a chemical treatment, bro.
Really?
These don't seem to be because, like, something.
Jay. We don't want to see the meat show. Jay.
Wow.
Oh my! Disrespect. The disrespect.
I know. You know what? I can't even turn off his camera.
Hey, so where are your kicks? So is that a different shade of white? Is crazy.
So it looks that way, right? It does look that way, but it's not. It's the okay. So I didn't know how to talk about this in my video, but like if you tilt it a certain way, it's weird to say, but it almost looks like there's like black coming through.
Really?
Like it's like I don't want to say dirty, but that's the best way I could kind of describe it. I was like, why my shit look dirty? And then I was like, wait. And so I held it in the light and I started twisting and I'm like, no, it's the leather. Like there's something about this leather that's just like, I didn't know how to describe it, bro. I did not know how to describe it. Like it's something different about this. I don't know what the cut is on here that they use for these, but it's just like, I don't know. There's something. I'm trying to think of another shoe to compare it to that I have. Okay, like, all right. So here I have the Wizard 3s, right? Like when I put it close, you see here how those look. Now, any way you tilt this, it looks white.
Yep.
All over, right? But when you go to the Soulflies, okay, and you start tilting it a little bit, like it starts to get like dark in places.
I see it. I see it as you tilt right there. There's a
dark. There's like a darkness to it. It's like weird when you tilt it around.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know how to talk about that in the video and not like, yeah, it's weird. Like even me looking at it right now with the naked eye, like it's got like some, and it's not sail, you know, because the midsole sails, so you can see the contrast and difference in the color. But yeah, they use something crazy on here. Something crazy on these. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know, but
yeah, I'll tell you, man. I've seen a couple of people. Skip Goes Hard, one of his guys. He's gotten a friends and family pair where his name came on the box. They've gone through the leather, the quality, the build of that shoe. Man, no QC flaws for any people that have reported getting their pairs in. What about yourself?
The fabric on here, like, so I did, I dropped my video on these. The fabric they use for the elephant print, there's no QC issues whatsoever anywhere on the shoe. Not at all.
Wow.
Not at all. And this little embossed Soulfly F back there, I don't know what it is about that little piece, but I think that's just something
special.
Totally dope. Yeah. Totally dope. So
that's really dope. I would love to hear someone say they have a pair in hand and they have a QC issue or a flaw or something, but I'm not hearing any of that.
They did these right. I mean, the thing is the creasing is going to be crazy in these though, because of how soft this leather is. The creasing is going to be crazy. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend these being everyday wear.
Wear sparingly,
you know, because like, okay, so to that point, like my Wizards, like you see that crease there, but you can feel the leather and it's stiffer. You know, it's a stiffer leather, so the creasing's there, but these is gonna crease bad. Like if you wear them a lot, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now the other thing is too, we got to remember the Soulfly 3s are somewhat of a niche shoe. Like outside of you being a Miami Hurricanes fan, unless you're just a true sneaker connoisseur like that, like there's not necessarily, I don't know who that is. Jay talking on mute right now.
Hey, hold on. Hey, chat. I got someone special out here, man. My man's be out here smashing it on TikTok. Let's go ahead and show him some love. Go ahead.
What's going on, fellas? How you doing, man? We're here getting the Bugs Bunny. I already got my pair. Foot Locker opened up early. He's waiting to go into Shoe Palace. And, I mean, I'm glad I got these, man. It's one of my favorite Jordans ever, so. We're just out here doing our thing, man, getting our Bugs Bunny. And it's the Angry Joe, by the way. If anybody cares, Angry Joe on TikTok, Angry Joe on Instagram. Hit it up, man. Appreciate you guys.
All right, cool.
Appreciate you.
Cool.
All right.
Appreciate that plug-in. See?
I'll be seeing you when you jump back on.
Yeah, I'm going to do a video today. I'm going to go live later tonight.
Okay. See, we try to be like him when we grow up.
Right, hey, y'all, listen. Angry Joe.
We try to be like him when we grow up.
I had to show y'all Angry Joe. He got a huge mass following on TikTok, and that's who I was talking to. I was like, what you doing here? So Angry Joe be smashing it on the TikTok, Jay. Man. Killing it, y'all.
Yeah, you know what that means, right?
I'm going to catch you, brother. I appreciate you. I'll see you later on TikTok. I'll let you know when I'm on your live.
Jay.
No, what you mean?
So, Perp, what I was going to say to him was, if I don't know how old that dude is, he looks to be probably in his 60s. Would you say, Perp?
Yeah, I would say early 60s.
60s, right? I'm like, Jay, you can't retire, bro.
Nope.
You can't retire. You know,
That's living proof right there.
Yep. The game ain't over.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on, fellas?
Hey, Jay, you ain't retiring, bro.
Nope.
You ain't retiring.
Hey, man, listen.
You can't do it. You can't do it. If that man going, he probably in his 60s, you know.
Let me tell you something, man. Angry Joe, bro. His TikToks. A lot of y'all who on TikTok, y'all definitely know who Angry Joe is. That's why I jumped off of him and I was talking. Angry Joe, man. Listen, he got a lot of kicks, bro. He got a lot of kicks. A lot of kicks. So shout out to Angry Joe, man. That's what I was talking to. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Another sneakerhead, man. So when you guys talk about like, oh, you only can be this age to get kicks, man. He's still going strong with as a sneaker collector and a sneakerhead. So shout out to Angry Joe.
And that just means you're not done, Jay.
Who said Jay was ever done? I never said I was done.
You said it.
I never said that.
You
said that.
No, you told me verbatim. I only got a few more OGs in there. I'm just going to switch to helping other people cop kicks. I don't need no more.
Okay. So let's unpack that. Let's unpack that. Let's unpack that. Let's unpack that real quick.
See? Right? I'm just saying. Go ahead.
I never said I was. Jay never said he was done. Jay just said that, hey, once that chapter is closed, whatever I get after that is just going to be extra. It's going to be great. But yes, I want to help you guys cop kicks. I want to see newer sneakerheads and people who have been sneakerheads for quite some time who can't get kicks. I want to help. I want to see other people flourish as well with their collection. I'm not never done. But I think for me to give back to you guys is to help you guys out, right? That is my goal. I want to help other people out, man. And I don't think nothing wrong with that. I'm not done with kicks. I would never be done with kicks. So it's always going to be there for me. But yes, 2026, I want to help you guys cop kicks, man. For real. That's it. That's really it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, you know, when you look at it at the end of the day, man, it's all about that passion, that drive, man, and what really gets you up and going, every day, you know, when it comes to the love of the culture. If you just have like a symbiotic love of the culture, then I mean, man, it just makes this a breeze, man, to do every day. And think about what you're doing right now. Like you're out there in line right now and you could run across anybody, you know, during this time. And I think that's something, you know, because of the pandemic, we really lost touch of, right? People getting out there, camping out for a shoe, you know, chopping it up with random strangers or whatever, man. You never know how many commonalities you have with these strangers. More importantly, if you have a platform, if you have a voice in this sneaker culture, you don't even know who follows you, who taps in with you when we do our lives every Saturday, when we do our sporadic lives throughout the week, man. And Jay, you've shown us on these legendary Saturday cops of yours, man, you run into everybody that taps in with us all the time.
Yeah. Listen, man, I don't care that nobody is here. This is fun to me, doing the live cop with you guys. I mean, listen, can you guys be honest? 2025, I probably reduced copping on sneakers at probably at least about 40% in 2025, if not 50%. Can we say that's about almost a correct estimation? Can we agree? Can we agree?
I can't say how many you did or didn't cop. I don't even want to look at it from that perspective. I think we had the opportunity to cop a lot of shoes this year that, you know, I know for me especially, like growing up, I couldn't get then. So here in this 40th anniversary of Jordan Brand, you know, I feel fortunate that I was in a position to get a lot of these things that I missed out on in my childhood that I still love today. Plus, you know, like the extras that came out. Like, for example, like these, the Oregon Air Force Ones, the Ducks of a Feather pack. Bro. And you know what? I got an announcement about that here in a minute. But
you still got me streaming. We don't see you. Everybody can only see me.
oh, my bad.
It's all
Damn.
good. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
My bad.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like, man, just listen. We had a opportunity at a lot of stuff today. A lot of stuff. You know, we never thought we'd get undefeated fours. That's a unicorn pair.
Right.
The brick by brick fours that came out this year, that was a pair we never even thought of. You know, first of its kind, much like the Pine Green SB fours. But then, you know, they also gave us the Black Cats, right? They gave us Metallic 5 Reimagined. This shoe right here made us go back in time. This is the 2025. What do you want to call it? Back to the Future. Let's call these the Back to the Future.
Bien. Bien. Casi tú.
You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that we essentially had a resurgence of sneakerheads that just came out of the what you had sneakerheads that retired from the game that came back out to go after a pair of them things.
Facts.
And that shoe proves that, you know, what sneaker YouTubers have to say or what social media has to say has nothing to do with how the masses actually look at shoes. Because if you think about it, Perp, and I forgot who I said this to. I said, you know, it's only a small percentage of people that actually tune into sneaker YouTube or sneaker social media to begin with. So guess what? All those people that were talking about this shoe is going to sit, there were a lot of people who didn't hear none of that because they're not looking for sneakers on social media. They knew they was coming out and they went out and lined up for them joints. They said, oh, y'all was talking about these were going to sit. Why? And when you really go and ask these other sneaker YouTubers why they thought the shoe was going to sit, what's the real reasoning behind that?
Yeah, man. I mean, you have so many mitigating factors when it comes to this. And, you know, we've talked about this before in the past. Like, and I dropped this in our chat. I'm like, man, even the forecast could not have predicted, although Stradamus did, of course, how these gammas would just fly. Me personally, I told you well early in the year that I had 2 double ups in me, right, for the year.
You did.
Two.
You did.
You know, and I couldn't speak for the masses. I could only speak for myself. So just imagine if me as a true sneakerhead, you as a true sneakerhead, Jay as a true sneakerhead, right? This is going back for us. This is nostalgia. This is history, right? It's a very rich embedded history behind this sneaker, especially during this time when it dropped. So we were going for it. We're just a drop in the ocean. So just imagine what the masses did, and the masses showed up and showed out.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. The midnight. How did you feel about the midnight release in Chicago and then all those people getting turned away, talking about reservations only?
Yo, that was crazy, especially in New York. So let me tell you, downtown at that time. I happened to be downtown at that time, and I drove by. at 11:35. Line was wrapped around the corner twice. Around the corner twice.
Wow.
And it was freezing cold. I was like, man, y'all are wildin', right? And let me tell you, that JD Sports, and I dropped this in the chat too, if you remember, is not the easiest to get to. Like if you're driving, forget about it. Forget about it. Unless you're catching an Uber or you're foot patrolling it, you just hang it up because it's a shit show. But man, people still showed up and showed out, and they were pissed. Think about New York, right? I think they had like 100 some pairs, and they had over 400 people that showed up in New York.
That's crazy.
Man, they almost burned Harlem down, man. It was
crazy. So real quick, we got 9 minutes here to the top of the hour. I did state that the Bugs Bunny 8s are dropping on Sneakers app and all your major retailers. Sneakers app themselves are going to have 66,000 pairs. I think yes. 66,789 pairs total. I don't know what the demand is because we got a shot here from Jay of them. Here we go. Okay. Jay, you copping them Air Forces too? Uh-oh. Nah, stop with them. What was I going to say? Oh, and so, I could read through the stock numbers here. Let me just start at size 10. Well, no, I'll start at size 9. 6,311, 9.5, 6,944, size 10, 7,967, 10.5, 8,221, size 11, 7,665, size 11.5, 4,432, size 12, 6,851, size 12.5, 750, size 13, 4,864, size 14, 1,198, size 15, 551, size 16, 174, size 17, 74, and size 18, 41. So, and then also today we do have the Wale's dropping, the GT Future Metallic Silvers, 6,000 total pairs.
Sheesh.
6,000 total pairs on that.
People going for those just for the small amount of numbers.
Yeah, so size 9, 667, size 9.5, 800, size 10, 854, 10.5, 531, size 11, 631, size 11.5, 234, size 12, 393, size 12.5, 45 pairs, size 13, 156 pairs, size 13.5, 47 pairs, size 14, 71, size 15, 51, size 16, 16 total pairs, size 17, 8 total pairs, and size 18, 7 total pairs. And also the Ja Morants are dropping today. 6,001 pairs of those Ja Morants dropping, the pink foams. I'll just start again at size 9, 421, size 9.5, 478, size 10, 569, size 10.5, 597, size 11, 665, size 11.5, 379, size 12, 587, size 12.5, 146, size 13, 443, size 13, 34, size 14, 205, size 15, 107, size 16, 40, size 17, 17 pairs, and size 18, 10 pairs. All dropping at 10 o'clock. Don't know why they're doing that, but hey, some of y'all could come away with a trifecta today.
That's what Nike does best. They step on their own releases.
Hey, listen, you coming away with something.
I'm leaving with something.
I would probably say, as far as what people go for, I don't know what these GT futures are doing on the resale market, but I would probably say the futures are going to sell out. The Ja Morants, maybe. Bugs Bunnies, they'll trickle out. I think big sizes will go. Listen, it should be a fairly easy cop, especially on those Bugs Bunny 8s. No knock on the 8s. It's just, especially after last week, all my 4s are up on Sneakers app. There we go.
Oh, they're loaded up?
Well, that's what the people wanted.
Snap. Okay, BT.
Yes, they are. He's right.
BT, good stuff.
Oh, wait. I'm showing Jay here still. There we go.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people have been waiting for. Matter of fact, mine should be here in the next 3 hours. I just got a text message.
Now, what do these remind you of? What are these a luxury version of, do you think, looking at them? I kind of think they're a luxury version of the Bread 4s.
Okay. So walk me through that process.
All right. So first thing I'm starting with is the outsole. The deep burgundy hits on the outsole. And then if you look at the midsole, so on the bread fours, the midsole's like a dark gray,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or well, it's a lighter gray than what I'm looking at here, right? And then if you look at the wing tips where the laces go through,
Uh-huh.
so on the bread fours, that's also a gray, but it matches the midsole color,
Mm-hmm.
much like on the breads do. So the uppers are basically one solid color on the uppers. Instead of obviously black, they're doing a leather, like a suede, you know. And then the midsole on the breads is white, but here they do sail.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then let's see here. Black laces, black caging. I mean, really what's really giving me the vibe is the midsole outsole. That's what's really giving me the vibe. Now, granted, I get the uppers aren't a match, but it's kind of like okay, remember when the AMA 12s dropped, and on the inside they had the picture of like the flu game in there.
Yep.
But when you looked at the black burgundy pair, it was like a luxury version of the flu games. And then they had the white burgundy pair, which is like luxury version of the cherries.
Right.
You know. So a lot of times Ama Meniere will do like a luxury version of a, you know what I mean? So like the Jordan 2 that they did, that was a luxury of the Chicago 2s, you know. Mm-hmm. When you look at the 3s that they've done, especially like those black 3s that came out last year, that was like a luxury version of the bread 3s.
You said bread 3s or black cements?
Black cements.
Okay.
So you know that's where I'm drawing it from when I look at it.
And how convenient would it be since we are now getting the bread 4s next year?
Correct.
You know?
Correct. Yeah.
I mean, could be perfect timing, could be coincidence, could be, you know, mixture.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's a very good point or comparison you just drew. Because I've never heard that before.
Bro, these would be crazy Okay. Do you remember when they were talking about doing the Reimagined 4s, the material they originally were going to go with?
I do.
I'm looking at these Amas, and how crazy would it be if this was black suede?
Ooh, I mean, that would be a spot-on comparison for the analogy you just used, though.
You know, how crazy would it be if they hit us with the same material that they did the dusk pair of 5s?
Oh, but here's the thing, though, right? Whenever you're introducing that new buck, some people are thrown off by it because it gives it that you have to execute it perfectly. If not, you'll get that ashy look.
Brush them. Brush them. Like, damn. Brush them joints then. Like, you know? But see, this is what I don't understand. Like, sneakerheads, they like the aged look, but when it comes to aging black, like they don't mess with it sometimes.
Yeah, people are funny acting when it comes to the color black itself. But yet, guess what? People never complain when we got those Reimagined 5s earlier this year. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
So I feel people pick and choose their battles to be pissy over.
Hello. Like, you know, I didn't necessarily think actually in this area here, it was ashy. Yeah. I do remember having to brush them. These joints need another brush. I haven't worn these joints yet.
You haven't worn them yet?
I need to, though. Nope.
Yeah, I've only worn mine.
Nope.
Oh, dead stock.
Nope. Dead stock joints. Dead stock.
Man, hey, throw some baby oil on them bad boys first before you take them out.
Or.
Here we go. Promo code
WYK26. Get you some of that Rejuvenator mink oil.
Sir.
Matter of fact, if some of y'all need any Rejuvenator products, here's the QR code. You can follow this right here.
901.
All right. It's open, guys. It's open.
Let's go.
It's open. What are you guys going for today? Let us know. What are you guys going for today?
I guarantee you a lot of people are going for those GT futures.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like the shoe. I don't personally see me rocking them though. You? So? Oh, I wanted to get your opinion on the Air Max 90 infrareds returning next year.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I did. But they announced that like super early in the year.
Did
and
they?
And then they said we weren't getting them, and then boom, they put them right back on the calendar.
Look, those. What else? What else is coming next year that we got to talk? Oh, how do you feel about someone mentioned the J Balvins in the chat. How do you feel about the J Balvins?
I mean, based off of that picture we saw. Oh, go ahead.
Two things to mention. Z Sneaker had posted that that multicolored pair apparently is not a friends and family.
Really?
That's what he no Sneaker Files said it, and Z Sneaker had reposted it. Let me give credit where credit's due. Let me find where it said this here. Sneaker Files, because he put it out there.
So while you're doing that, I'm assuming we're getting 2 pairs next year.
All right, so here's the post here. Okay, J Balvin 4 multicolor releases fall 2026. This is not a one-of-one sample and will be the lemonade pair. So are they? It's kind of confusing what he's saying. The multicolor is released. So the multicolor is going to release in fall 2026. This is not the one-on-one sample and will be the lemonade. So these are going to be called the lemonades.
That doesn't make sense.
Is that what he's saying? Or is it that green pair that looks like the women's Jordan 4 fruit punches?
Those have to be the lemonades. That doesn't make any sense if they're not.
I don't know, bro. I'm confused.
So are we getting a men's pair and a women's pair next year? Is what they're saying?
They better not do that nonsense, bro.
Because that's going to piss a lot of people off.
I don't care if you do extended size. Well, listen, if they do the lemonade pair as a women's pair, then they can have them joints. They can have them.
Oh, it's going to be a massive flop.
But the multicolored joints, that makes sense because all his other Balvins, except for the 2s, were multicolored.
True.
Right? So
I mean, but then also historically, you have to stack them amongst what's already come out and dropped. How do they stack up? How do they rank? And to me, they're at the very bottom of the totem pole.
Well, here's the other thing too, Perp. No matter what we say right now, let's see if we keep that same energy a week out from release day.
Yeah. Hey, words have never been spoken. And I mean, that's typically how it goes, right? When we look at sneakers like this historically, right? People are like, oh, those are trash, blah, 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 blah. But as soon as they find out the small amount of numbers for that release, oh, man, I got to enter all the raffles, man. Do your footwork, so.
Yeah. So, at this point, we can say whatever we want. But let's see what happens a week out from release day.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just the one that we saw on feet is supposed to be the pair. Okay. All right, John. I mean, that's what it kind of reads to me. It's a little confusing, but that's what it kind of reads to me.
Yeah.
Overall, though, bro, like, man, like, with what's. Did you see the Outcast Air Forces they talking about coming out with next year?
I did. How crazy is that? Or how crazy would that be?
So here's what I was gonna say when I was holding up these. There's a lot of Air Forces dropping next year.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna be going after personally. I actually do like the Air Force One. I do. I actually do like the Air Force One. Like when I got these in hand, I was like, why don't I go for more Air Forces from time to time?
Now, when did this bug bite? Was it this year? Was it last year?
When these got in.
Oh,
When these got in, I was like, I do like Air Forces. Like I really do.
But real talk though, Air Forces have been stepping their game up though, man. This year
they have. I mean, listen, they've been giving us the Kobe Forces. Now, granted, I still want. You know what Kobe Forces I want? The purple ones with the black swoosh.
Yeah.
Not the all purple joints, but the ones that came out before them with the black swoosh on them.
Yeah, man, those are dope.
I want those. And you know what? I'm gonna see if anybody may have them at SneakerCon Fort Lauderdale.
Now, when is wait. Okay. So a couple things. I'm glad you just brought that up. So when is SneakerCon in Fort Lauderdale? Plug it.
January 10th.
January 10th, which is right around the corner, though.
Mm-hmm.
So just
January 10th.
Imagine some of the heat they're going to be bringing out for that one.
Man, listen. Oh, that just reminds me. Chat. All right. Perp. Now, you had this conversation with Mr. Think about how we should be doing the list, right?
Yep.
Our top 20 list. So when he gave you the breakdown, what was your thoughts on the element of how a shoe performed as to whether or not it should be a part of the conversation?
Honestly, I think Complex is taking a page from this playbook. They're going solely off aesthetics. They're going solely off of how a shoe performs in the market as opposed to how the shoe performs on foot. So for me, it's not that heavy. It's not that heavily of a factor for me how it performs versus how it performs in the market.
Yeah, I listen. So chat, to y'all point, when we didn't have Black Cats in there, when we didn't have Gammas in there, we was strictly trying to rate this off aesthetics. But even I have to admit, like, damn, the way that shoot the Gammas perform, bro. You listen, there's an argument that those Gamma 11s are top 3 shoe. And it may not be number 3.
Anytime you have people, the masses, when I speak of people, the masses saying, oh, Complex dropped their sneaker list way too soon and blah, blah, blah. Now you got them thinking about pushing that list back next year. That shows you the impact that one sneaker has had to close us out properly for the year. No disrespect to the Bucks Money.
Listen, look, it's no disrespect to, let me run down the list right now. It's no disrespect to the Bread High 85s. No disrespect to Tokyo. No disrespect to White Cement 4s. I'm trying to think. No disrespect to the Travis Scott Low Frags. I'm trying to think. What am I missing? What am I missing, Perk? Because to me, no disrespect to the Reimagined 5s. No disrespect to them. But to me, the 3 shoes this year, and Sika Tyler, I appreciate the shout out. Now, I named those 3 as the 3 GRs that did crazy noise. But as far as the 3 shoes this year, the Undefeated 4s are a unicorn pair that we never thought we'd get. The Brick by Brick 4s are a shoe that first of its kind, never seen before, with that bike air on the back. You know, it has a marking history, essentially, right?
Yep.
Just like the Pine Green SB4s. And as I stated in my video, these right here, these made us go back in time 10 to 15 years.
Yeah.
Like, I still remember I did a short on the anniversary of of this shoe. Why is the name drawing a blank? Why is the name drawing a blank? The name is drawing a blank to me right now.
The greatest.
In any case, so they showed the video. I remember seeing the video of the way people were running into the malls to line up.
Doors.
Correct. Stomping over people. And in some places, they did the same thing for this shoe last week.
Man. So, you know, somebody even got shot over that shoe.
Yes. Yes. These two shoes people got shot over this year.
Fights and shootings over both.
These two shoes people got shot over this year.
Both black sneakers, by the way.
All three of these all black shoes, bro.
Causing ruckus.
And all black shoes apparently have a stigma to them. AKA Air Force One's all black.
That black energy.
Which, for next year, Nike's actually trying to change the energy around all black Air Forces.
Oh, yeah. Good luck with that.
Well, we shall see.
That's cemented in sneaker culture, sir. They're gonna have to do it. They're gonna have to do a presidential campaign to reverse that stigma.
Oh, real quick. Speaking of Air Forces, I have to say this. This Ducks of a Feather pack that Nike did for Oregon versus the Soulfly 3s, bro, they went crazy on these two. They went crazy. They went crazy on these versus the. Listen, I love how nice and subtle these look. I do. But, bro, the Easter eggs, the details, bro, they put duck fur on the swoosh, bro.
Wow.
They put duck fur on the swoosh. Like, you feel, if you were to feel this, it feels like a baby duck, bro. The whole upper is supposed to look like a baby duck. And this is the egg.
So how many Air Forces have we ever gotten where they really just put their foot in it and given you that type of quality?
Man.
How many? You could probably say a handful.
The last Air Force I could tell you that had like crazy leather quality, it's probably the Rockefeller joints.
You guys got to remember too, when Nike does that collab with Oregon, the Oregon Ducks, man, they always hit it out the ballpark, bro. They always smash it, and whether people respond to it like crazy or not, the Oregons always go hard, bro. All they silhouettes, to be honest with you. And I think just this year, so much was going on and happening this year. It's kind of like people like, okay, I really got to pick and choose what I want. And where your kicks, what comes first, the egg or the duck, or the duck or the egg?
That's a damn good question, bro. That's a damn good question, because how does an egg form out of thin air?
You know? So, you know, we got to think about that part too. And honestly, I tell you guys, man, like at Shoe Palace, people were starting to come in for the 8. So you started getting people coming in, and they actually had to turn people away because they didn't have certain sizes.
They had to turn people away.
Yep. Some people was like, hey, you got this size. They was like, no, they don't. And when you guys were talking, I was showing a little bit in the store what they had sitting in some of their clothes.
Good shots, Jay, by the way. I was looking at that.
Yeah. No, it's all good, no doubt. And the thing is, bro, like this year is such an amazing year, chat. Whether you decided to pick up certain kicks or not, this is definitely down in the history books.
Mm-hmm.
This went down in the history books to me as the greatest sneaker release of all time.
Mm-hmm.
2025, my mind is absolutely blown, bro. This is crazy. And I love being on here with everybody, laughing, joking, talking stuff. Chat, y'all the best, man. And I'm hanging out with my brothers and y'all. Listen, man, this is amazing. Just simply amazing year, man.
It's going to be hard to top 2025. I know where you kicks and I go back and forth about this all the time, but man, 2025, man, to me, marks the golden era of new age sneakerheads, right? Of where we are in the modern era for the culture right now. We have not seen this amount of energy. We have not seen boots to the ground, right? For a lot of these releases, the way that we've seen for 2025 in the last several years, probably longer than that.
Mm-hmm.
People are out. People are fighting. People are shooting. When are we? This is like post 2010 era type of energy that we've gotten in 2025. And to be honest with you, I don't think I would have seen or expected to see this type of energy anymore, to be honest with you, at all.
No.
You know what's interesting? So you guys see ran into Angry Joe, right? And then run into other people. A lot of people, you know, even inside of the palace, they were like, yeah, I'm going for these Bugs Bunny 8s, but I don't understand because the kids like New Balance. And so people just vibing in the store, and you can just hear a lot what's going on. I don't want to like mess up anything with our channel because it was playing music, but hey man, listen, low key, whether you like it or not, and you agree or disagree, New Balance tapped into the market with the younger generation. The younger generation are really going for the New Balance. And one of the workers in the store, I was like, yo, you like the kick? And they were like, nah. To me, they're terrible. They was like, I like the other Jordan releases, but I'm still vibing with New Balance. And I was like, really? So for us right now, within our generation and still the younger generation who's still gravitating towards Jordans, because it was also conversations like, hey, I like Nike, but Jordans drop too much. It's just they just keep dropping them, man. It's kind of like they just dropping them too much. And I was like, okay, I can see that. They were just like, but Nikes, yes, but Jordans, they just dropping too many. And so now when we look at it from a different lens, and I'm talking about as a generalization lens, not my lens, I can understand why the younger generation feel the way they feel, because they're like, all right, we seeing the same stuff. Y'all releasing 8 kicks per week. New Balance is not doing that. So is Nike overdoing it? And I just have to really ask that question, because is Nike just dropping too many Jordans per week? And I've been said this before. They should slow down. And this is why New Balance and then ASICS are tapping into that younger market, because they're not constantly releasing kicks every week, several kicks each individual week.
Yeah, but when all your silhouettes look the same, why would you? It's hard to differentiate a lot of the New Balance silhouettes because they all freaking look the same. Same thing with Saucony, same thing with ASICS. So they all, what would you need to even do that for? I can't tell none of them. How many different New Balance silhouettes can you name?
Not nearly as much as Jordan's.
How many ASICS silhouettes can you name?
Not nearly as much.
Again, because they barely differentiate from each other. You know the difference between a 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 5 and a 6. But I don't necessarily think it's got anything to do with how many shoes they dropping, as it is they have no emotional connection to Michael Jordan playing, bro. They have no connection to him. They're like, okay, yeah, you dropping these Jordan shoes, that's cool. They didn't see him play. They didn't grow up watching him like we did, bro. It wasn't getting up early in the morning to get on Sports Center to watch the Michael Jordan highlights rerun for like the 30th time that day. They weren't doing that. These kids now, bro, like you got to think of it from this perspective, bro. These kids are here today, gone in 30 seconds with the swipe, doom scrolling, all that stuff, bro. Like to them, listen, it was Nike Techs. Now they on quarter zips and matchas, right? Where did that all come from? It ain't come from somebody they really know out there doing it. It's just a trend that just started to grow. And eventually they'll move on to something else at some point. All because of what they see through social media. I listen, I'm going to be honest with y'all right now. If Michael Jordan came out in 2025 instead of 1985, I'm telling you right now, he does not have the same impact. He does not have the same impact. You got to remember, when he came out, we had no social media, none of that stuff. So there was a lot that went on around Mike that probably only made the local news, not the national news. There weren't people out there filming your every movement and stuff like that. Like, can you recall Michael Jordan having like some type of blooper happening to him? Can you all recall that? Like some type of funny, awkward situation. The worst they can get on Mike about is his outfit sometimes. But you know, you got cameras now following these guys everywhere, and you as an individual, you got your camera phone ready to capture some nonsense that goes down, to put it out there, or to go viral, or to have your, you know, your week or two of fame for going viral for that video.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't disagree with you. I'm just having conversations with, the workers and hearing other people in the stores and sneakerheads and just talking in generalization, right? Let's be honest. When we talk about the social media, right? And social media does have a huge impact on people's, the psychology of people, right? It does. So, a lot of people still complain. Remember, the Air Jordan 1 hurts this part of my foot, the 2s, the 3s. Remember? Like, they have all that stuff, those pictures going around saying which Jordans hurt their feet in what location, right? So that can also play a stigma when it comes to like certain kicks, because what's the stigma? The stigma is that the New Balance, the Asics, right, that they're comfortable to wear, that it doesn't hurt people's feet, right? And I just sit back and I'm like, man, we just came from a different era, because Jordans don't hurt my feet. 1 through 12s have never hurt my feet, not one little bit. And I look at it too. I'm like, all right. So from the standpoint of, what people like to call recycled kicks, it's interesting. But to your point, yes, they do not have the emotional connection when it comes to MJ. You are right. But when we talk about that generation after us who really didn't have that emotional connection with MJ as well, but they wore the J's because of probably our generation, they saw us rocking them as well. So there's a whole different type of aspect when it comes to it when we're looking at these kicks. At the end of the day, when it comes to storytelling, when it comes to inspired by the greatest player ever, right? To me, there's no denying that. And these Bugs Bunny 8s, it definitely tells a story, and it tells us something. Because you still got people right now going in for New Balance for Christmas, for something they want under their Christmas tree. And I do think the 8s will do pretty well, fairly decent probably. But you're right. They don't have the emotional connection. They're swiping. So this is why when I talk about overly producing kicks, in this day and age is not where it's at. because I'm looking at it from a general standpoint of a lens of like the younger consumers, the ones who are coming up. That's what I'm talking about. And at the end of the day, we have to look at it from that lens. Yes, the Gammas took us back, bro. The Gammas brought us back to the days where we doing cartwheels outside, right? You know what I'm saying? But not every kick has that effect. I mean, I'm willing to mostly inclined to say that I don't think no kick really had that effect, nearly the effect as the Gammas. The Gammas popped off like crazy.
Reimagine 5s were the closest.
I don't debate that. No debate with that.
But to your point, Jay, or actually to go against your point, I remember last year, Christmas time came. There were a bunch of videos popping up of these young kids. They were opening their gifts. There were a few videos out there of kids opening gifts, and the gifts were sneakers. I saw these kids screaming over it, the fact that they got a pair of Jordans. I didn't see no kid screaming about his Asics. I didn't see no kid screaming about his New Balances. It was a string of opening the box and, oh, I got a pair of Jordans. The kids was going crazy for. So there is that part. We'll see what happens this year. Christmas is 5 days away, if y'all can believe it. 5 days away.
Crazy.
It's crazy where we are right now. 5 days away from Christmas. We're going to see what happens. We'll see. We'll see. G-Fish said, wait till them Space Jams drop in 26. Listen, Space Jam's holiday kick, Bread 4s are dropping around the holidays. Oh, it's going to be madness out there, bro.
And that's just what we know about.
Madness. And here's the thing, like, you know what? I'm going to bring this up. Because I think that something needs to be said about this too, right? For the three of us, when we see some of these shoes pop up that Z Sneakerhead has put out for next year, doesn't it automatically trigger memories of when that shoe originally came out and how you tried to go after them?
Oh man, nostalgia.
Does it not? Does it not? Like, listen, I would love to hear 20 years from now some of these kids to go and look back and go, damn, I remember when I chased those Asics.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't going to have that. These Space Jam 11s, these Bread 4s, these Oreo 6s.
Come on
Black
now.
Infrared 6s.
Talk to me.
Like, bro, Bread 13. Like, listen, look at all these coming out. I know some of y'all not 13 fans like me. I ain't had these. I remember when they came out. These 9s, I ain't had these. I'm gonna get them now. And he keep posting about these Raptor 7s. Wait till they announce these are gonna come out. I'm just waiting on that announcement. Mm-hmm. But look at this picture here. Look at these Carmine 6s, Cherry 12s, Chicago 13s, like Hair 7s, right? Fire Red 4s, like. Yeah. The Bugs Bunnies on here. I don't know what these 10s are called, but damn, like we see these shoes and a lot of these shoes right away. We remember when they came out.
Yes,
we remember when. You see how distinctively different each one of these are from one another. You can't say that with Asics and New Balance and them, and they're gonna be looking back at these shoes talking about, oh, I can't wait to these Asics re-release. They ain't gonna be saying that. These kids listen, by the time 20 years from now, people ain't even gonna be walking no more. They're gonna be able to put something on their feet. They're just gonna be floating through the air.
Hoverboards.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're already talking about Miami, the city of Miami, being the first city to allow for flying cars in 27.
It's always Florida. It's always Florida.
You know what? What can I say? You go flying out over the ocean and that joint lose power, good luck. Because that shit don't float.
But it take a float coat.
Shoot. I mean, look, like, how y'all feel about these Wolf Gray 5s?
Oh yeah, they coming home.
Oh, what's
Apparently,
the dope kick?
I was listening to Warrior Kicks, Unbreakable Kicks, and he said the amount of people that ask him about this shoe is surprising. He said the amount of people that ask him about this shoe is surprising, where people are predicting a sellout on these Wolf Gray 5s.
I mean, I don't think he's wrong either, because people are going to be out for those. Fives built up the momentum all year long, and they're carrying that same energy into 2026.
Man, T-Fish, Hair 7s need to come back, and Bordeaux's. See what I'm saying? Like, like we call for a lot of these colorways to come back. A lot of these shoes to come back. Even like some regular Nikes we call to come back. We ain't doing it for these other ones. We not.
No.
The Wolf Gray 5s are just super clean. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you. I'm
Okay.
listening.
Yeah, they're clean. And also when you look at it, gray is a neutral color. So we talked about this earlier, how, again, let's go back to the younger generation, how, they aren't able to, put certain colors together to make a dope fit. So when it is us, right, I think our generation calling for these Wolf Grays, but I think they would do well, even though 5s are starting to make a little bit of noise, right? People are moving on to other silhouettes, right? But it's a neutral color. It's easy to wear. So for a kick to be easily wearable, that's gonna attract the younger generation as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, we got to look at it from that standpoint. But at the end of the day, that kick pops and it looks great.
It does. That it does.
can't go wrong with gray.
Hey, these right here, these gonna be a problem if they do men's sizing.
You think so?
These gonna be a problem
You think so?
if they do men's sizing. Yeah.
I don't think so, man.
Look, okay, hear me out. Them Orchid 4s that dropped last year.
Yep.
What happened to those? Those are damn near instant sellout.
Yeah, but I mean,
And show me a Thunder shoe that hasn't done well.
yeah, I mean, look, historically speaking, Thunder's just boom, they're out. But I mean, this is such a offshoot of what we've gotten in the past with the Thunders. It's going to be an anomaly, man. Listen, you can't shoot 10 for 10 every time. This is going to be one of the shots they miss on. If they do full size run.
That pink Air Jordan 4 that you show with a hit a little bit of pink.
Yeah.
I don't think that thing is going to do any noise. I feel like that's going to be a sitter.
Okay.
But we have been surprised before.
Do I need to bring him out early?
Uh-oh.
Before 26 has gotten here?
Uh-oh.
Do I need to what? Shushradamas, are you around?
Jay, say it ain't so, Jay.
Man.
This guy.
Hey. Pink Thunder 4s will be a problem, bro. Pink Thunder 4 will be a problem. Telling y'all now. We'll make sure to bring Schusternamis out for it. Let's see here. These Dorenbecker 17s. Yeah, these ones is going. A lot of people going after these.
Yeah. People gonna go crazy over that. Yeah. The community will go crazy for that.
Yeah, they will.
I agree with you.
Jay, Flint, what is it called? The Flint 9s. What's this colorway called, Jay? On the gray 9s?
Oh, I'm drawing a blank. God dog it.
Hold up.
Yeah, these might be the Flint 9s though. No.
Oh yeah, Flint. They are the Flints. I had it right.
Yeah.
I'm second guessing myself. Like I know what I was talking about. These is clean. Not as the sellouts, but they clean.
Those gonna sell out, bro.
Oh, here we go.
Those gonna sell out.
Here we go.
They are. They're gonna sell out.
Here we go. These won't, but these will.
Come on now, come on, man. That is gonna sell out, but the Flint's gonna sell out.
Flint not? Nah.
Yes, they are. They're gonna sell out.
Okay.
They're gonna sell out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bet you I get these joints under retail. I bet you I get them joints under retail.
We shall see.
All right.
But the Flint's gonna sell out. They are.
Now I'm wondering how they're gonna do the drop for these.
If you listen, you're gonna have problems if you're not in LA doing All-Star Weekend. It's gonna be a problem.
Look! They're giving us a face box and the hang tag.
That's gonna be a problem.
Now they're giving us the chain with the hang tag or what?
Mm-hmm. To be determined.
Now hold on a second. This face box, is this going to be the generic face box that they keep hitting us with next year? I hope not. That ain't that the same box as the Rare Air 4?
And
the 3?
Yep.
Oh hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Where G-Fish at? Baking soda.
Better stir it up.
Stirring it up. Stirring up that baking soda.
They trying to change it a little bit. So hey, they trying to change it up.
Where is the retro card though? I guess because it's not an OG colorway, no retro card. Oh, by the way, somebody put this out there. They said if you have an early pair of these Laker 4s and they don't have the splatter on the Nike Air, your joints is fake. Apparently, some people got these joints early, and they're missing the splatter.
I mean, we see that all the time, man. I mean, we hear about sneaker tubers jumping out there 6 months, early with, the sneaker reviews, and a lot of them be fakes, quote unquote, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to keep up with the trends.
How we feel about Toriellos?
Man, people going nuts over these, man. I'm okay on these.
Sitters or sell out?
Sell out. Absolutely a sellout.
They will do well.
Yeah, they'll do well. I don't think the community's going to go crazy for them. I need these.
I'm on record saying the community will go crazy for them.
We'll see.
Yep.
We'll see.
Oh, these are absolutely coming home.
These are coming home, bro.
Facts.
This will complete my OG Jordan 3 pack.
Yes, sir.
These are coming home.
I'm not gonna speak too early, but I'm gonna say this is probably gonna be my sneaker of the year of 2026.
Stop it.
Man, jumping out the gate, we ain't even in 2026 yet, Jay.
Hey, Perp, this ain't new with me. But I did say I'm not gonna say it too early, but usually, listen, 100% of times when I say this is my sneaker of the year, and I'm not saying it is, have I not stuck to my guns? Have my mind has ever changed?
That's because you was a contrarian. That's why. That's why you was a contrarian. Okay, you was a contrarian. You just stand on business just so you don't, you
No.
feel like you ain't gonna look bad.
No,
It's all right,
no.
bro. It's okay to come up off white cement fours. It's okay.
This might be. Yep.
I will say, whenever Jay does put something out there, he generally does tend to die on that hill. So I would give him that.
Even though internally he knows it's killing him to die on that hill.
No.
Look, G-Fish said, "Stop the cap right
Hey,
now.
G-Fish, dead serious.
Stop the cap right now.
Take back home.
Nah.
I can't wait to bring it back home.
Okay. I'll give you an out. I'll give you an out, Jay.
I don't need an out.
Sneaker of the year as far as GRs are concerned.
Listen, I said I didn't claim it yet, but I'm just putting it out there. It probably will be, and I don't care about collab. I don't care about GR. If it's my sneaker of the year, it's my sneaker of the year. I don't care. I could care less about collab, limit, kicks. If I like it, if it's dope, that's me. That's me.
Stupid.
I stand on it.
Man.
I stand on it.
Man.
Nah.
All right.
But it might be, but I don't know as of yet. But
all right, Jay. Over bread fours next year.
Hello?
Over bread fours next year. Okay. Over Space Jams next year.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely over the Space Jams. Yes. Yes. Now that is a yes.
Over the playoff nines.
Yes. But I don't know if it's my sneaker of the year yet, but
over your coveted Toro Bravo 4s that are dropping next year. And you are record talking about you like them Toro Bravos better than the Lakers.
Oh, without a question. That is facts. I do. Even though those Lakers are beautiful, yes, the Toro Bravos over the Laker 4s, yes. Come on now. Talk to me.
G-Fish, I pose the same question out there. Why are they dropping bread 4? We should be getting fire red 4s next year, not bread 4s. We should be getting fire red 4s.
It's a bad look. Even though we know those breads gonna sell out, it is a horrible look. That shoe should not drop. It's too soon.
Hold up. Jay, it's a bad look. But you buying a pair?
I'm gonna give you guys your review.
No, I don't care about no review. Okay? I don't care about no review. Are those Soulfly 3s yours?
You said what?
The Soulfly 3s, are those yours?
No, those are not mine. No.
Okay. Well, I don't care about the review. Are you buying a pair of bread 4s? Because you can give reviews and the shoes not be yours.
I'm gonna get the shoe for the review. I am. But it's not a good look. Honestly, it's not. It's too soon. It's too soon.
I agree it's too soon, but you still gonna buy them. We all gonna buy them. We know we all gonna buy them.
It's too soon. Too soon. Honestly, I'm not I'm looking at it from a different lens. Like, would I buy this right here? Would I buy those bread if it wasn't for me being like a sneaker YouTuber? No. Honestly, I wouldn't, because I don't.
So you would hold on a second, because you said on the live, you know you gonna buy a pair.
But you knew I was buying a pair, because remember, I was buying a pair for the review, not because.
That's not what you said then. You said
you misunderstood.
You did say no. You said it's not a good look. I know I'm gonna buy a pair, but it's too soon for the shoe to release.
And the reason why I know I'm buying the pair is for the review. Okay. If I didn't say it,
you get rid of them after?
No, because I can wear my other pair. Nope. Listen, you know I'm OG chaser. Like, come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest. It's about OGs. For me, I'm all about the OGs. Everybody know that about Jay. It's all about OGs for me.
So you getting these OG 13s too, right?
Nope. Don't want a 13. Nope. Nope. Don't want a 13.
Why you hating on 13s?
I'm not hating on 13s. Easy pass for me.
Why you hating on 13s?
Nope. I'm gonna help you cop your 13. I'm gonna help you double up.
Shit. I'm going right to JD Sport for them joints. You know it.
Double
You
up.
know it.
Defense said link, please.
Yeah, I saw it.
But no, man, 13s, y'all can have it, bro. Like, I want to help somebody cop those 13s.
Man, I need them joints.
Mm-mm.
I need them. I need them.
Not for me.
Let me send the link here. All right, who copped anything today?
Anybody hit on
the chat?
anything?
It's 10:47.
Did anybody get
Anybody hit on anything? Let's see. Wu-Tang Dunks were my secret of the year for last year, 2024. Okay. Let's see. Toro Bravos are a must.
See?
They got to come home.
Yes, BT.
Let's see here. I'm going to get the 26 bread 4 as well. Don't tell my wife. Hey, we don't know her. So there you go. You good. All right. Without further ado, the man, the myth, the legend himself, the Oracle is here to grace us with his presence.
Oracle's in the building, folks.
Fish,
What up?
what's
What up?
good, bro?
Hey man, Mikey, give us a chance to miss something, bro. Now that help me. I'm gonna use the quote says Jay. Let's take a deep dive, right? If they came out, the Breads came out in either 18 or 19, and it wasn't that far removed that you gave us the Bread 4s all leather.
Rematches.
You ain't even had time to baseball slide in them joints. And here we go again with Arm and Hammer. Shield. Bread 4s, bro. You haven't brought out the Raptors. You know how long the Raptors been out?
Yep.
2012, bro. Think about that for a second. You done seen the Breads. You gonna see the Breads 3 times before they drop the Raptor 7s.
Yep.
And that's like y'all make key points about certain things, and that's why the younger generation ain't really got an attachment to a lot of that stuff too. It's all of it. It's a gumbo and a mix. You don't give us a chance to miss them. You try to push an agenda on some of these sneakers, right? And then some of the sneakers fail because they don't set them up right. Now, the ones that are not that popular, you should keep the numbers low. Just like the Steel 10s. I think they did the Steel 10s justice by keeping the numbers low.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
But you got to give us a chance to miss. You got to give us a chance to miss some. Like them Chrome 8s that's coming out next year that y'all not talking about. Them joints should be low. And then when they advertise them Chrome 8s, it should be Kobe pictures everywhere when he was rocking them joints.
I'm getting them Chrome 8s.
It should only be 60,000 pairs of Chrome 8s.
There will be probably on Seekers app.
So see, G-Fish, you thinking the same way I'm thinking. Like keep preaching, cause bring it home, cause we on the same page. We walking the same path, my brother.
But see, again, y'all looking at it from the standpoint of like trying to get the community to gravitate towards the shoe by keeping it limited and doing the chase. G-Fish, I pose this question to you. If they removed the toe cap off the Steel 10s, could they have put out an extra 20,000 pairs and actually had them Jordans move better?
Man, why you ask? Don't ask me something
You
that
know
you
what it
already know
is.
the answer to.
Exactly. That's still that toe cap on there kept a lot of people from wanting to get that shoe.
But it's not. But once again, the whole point of what I'm saying is Nike don't do what the streets want. Nike do what they want, and then get mad about why the results ain't what it is.
No, I've never heard Nike complain, to be honest with you. Because listen, if they was really upset, they wouldn't keep hitting us week after week after week after week.
Well, what they have got better on is the silhouettes does not favor it. They're not making 300,000 pairs of a silhouette that didn't nobody want. They got better on that.
I think, but we got to remember, a lot of that came from that CEO that they had previous to the guy they brought back. He was under the mindset of direct to consumer, because I think he came over from eBay or something like that. I forgot where he was CEO from, but he essentially wanted to change the dynamic of how people copped Nikes, and it worked because of the pandemic. He happened to make that change right as the pandemic was hitting, and it worked for that time period, because you recall during 2020, everything sold out on the Sneakers app, bro. Everything, because you couldn't put no footwork in to go anywhere. And it was making, I remember when it was putting out 100,000 pairs of Jordan 1s, 100,000 pairs of Jordan 3s and Jordan 2s, bro. You
But
remember
there's a
that?
reason though. It's because, all right, so like as far as what that CEO was doing, all right, but it all goes back to what I was saying. Nike was behind the eight ball, right? They wasn't up to date on them bots like that. Bots was having a field day on them, yeah, on everybody, and it was like bots had been around since like 2013, 14. They just wasn't killing like they was in 20 and 19.
Yeah.
To the point where Walmart, remember when the PlayStation dropped and the Xbox dropped?
Yes.
All the stores ain't know nothing about them bots. And then they made a bot to tell you when the truck was dropping them off. People was walking in, hey man, you got a truck coming in here 20 minutes, telling the employees when the truck comes.
Yep. That's true. That's very true.
So what y'all take on the Bred 4s though?
I mean, look, I like I said, I think it's too soon. We should be getting Fire Red 4s next year, not Bred 4s. Fire Red 4s.
And now let's they doing that because they reshaped the 4 after the SB.
I get it, but you
pair not the same form.
But you just did. The thing is, you just did the reimagine. Yep. You just did the reimagine. It's okay if you listen. It's all right if you want to give us the reshape of it. I get it, but you just dropped the reimagines last year. You haven't done the Fire Red 4s yet. Why are you doing the Breds already?
I got to start controversy. And I know Purple Haze hit me. I was listening to y'all on the way to work, and you was talking about the K-Stones and the I'm Air 4s. I'm just going to let you know that is baking soda alert right there. Look, I know y'all got the I'm Air 4s, and you like, G, you tripping. I know you love them, holding dear to your heart. Hold on. Tell your love. So hold on. Them shits is baking soda. If they make two shoes that are similar, and one's a Bentley, no, one is the Phantom and one is the
Christ the joint.
Currently.
Yes, that is considered baking soda. You know what? Maybe I need to start an IG page called Baking Soda. Just like how Z Kicks and all them, everybody start following. So I just call out all baking sodas. Similar colors. And you know who started that shit? Yeezy. Yeezy gave you 5 shades of the same color, and everybody's like, yeah, man, Yeezy. And then Nike went ahead and did the same thing. Watch, I'm going to call it now. New Balance and all them, they going to start doing the same thing. It's going to be the one silhouette with 6 variations of the same color.
Listen. And I have to agree with Sneaker Tolerator because I was going to bring it up. The Nigel Sylvester 4s are supposed to be dropping next year. Even though they're not Fire Red 4s, now they call them in the cinnamon
Yes,
cinnamon,
cinnamon red.
right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm looking at it from a standpoint of just being a sneaker YouTuber. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a review, but honestly, if it wasn't for that, I would be passing up on them because I don't need them. Already got right the breads, already have the reimagines, right? And so for me, it's pointless. It's a bad
Nah,
look.
but the brick by bricks is different though. The
But
brick by bricks is different though, right?
correct.
Now you drop the brick by brick because it's a collab, and then Nike come out again with another 4, and it's just a regular 4. That's what they be doing. Like that's a light shade of red, and then they'll drop another shoe that's like red. That's a
Mhm.
form of baking soda.
Correct. And so for Nike to drop that bread, like, listen, it is what it is. And yes, I'm going to give you guys that review and that comparison between both of those pairs that I already have. But at the end of the day, to me, it's just a waste. Like you said, and you and I, G-Fish, on the same boat. For certain kicks that people really don't care for, keep them low. Facts. Do the kick justice. You know what I mean? Do the kick justice. I don't mind them bringing out kicks that people really don't care about, but then keep the stock low. And the reason why I say that, because from a business perspective, when you see kicks sitting around, just sitting there like ducks, just sitting there, when you look at the psychology behind it, people be like, man, if they sitting, why would I want them? Now, as a sneaker enthusiast,
It's cool.
Sneakerhead, I'm gonna buy what I like. I'm gonna get it, but I my head now is on the business side of the house. So I want you guys to understand what I'm trying to differentiate, opposed to like Jay Elevate being a sneakerhead. Because if I like the kick, I like the kick. A lot of y'all didn't like the steel 10s because of the toe cap, and I told y'all I prefer the toe cap on the steel 10s. Did I not? Right?
Yeah, I mean, I prefer it without the toe cap. But if I could got my hands on it with the toe cap, I was gonna live with it because one, the shoe don't come out like that. I that's the only thing that only kills me about Nike is like you got a whole closet full of stuff that you ain't dropped. I'm talking about it ain't even retro,
Yep.
and then I'm getting the same retro 2-3 years apart from each other, the same joint. Like
Correct.
they ain't even dug all the way. I mean, they starting to now, but that early 2000 bag at the Wizard years, it's still more colors that they ain't dropped.
Yes. Yes.
John, you crazy. He said the right amount of baking soda makes that crap fantastic.
But that's
See?
true. That's true. Like listen, the shadows, right? I think they did the shadows right. You know what I mean? It wasn't an abundance, just a stupid amount of pairs. They just played it just right. And I think that's what should happen.
But the shadows came out recently too, though.
2018 or 2017. You right?
You mean the Shadow 10s?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
It was like 28. Was it 2017, 2018ish, 2016, somewhere between that gap.
And the Cherry 13s. I know why you want them because you told me around that time you didn't get your hands on them or the Flints. That was the bot years.
Yeah. What about the 20? Right? We ain't seen no 20. Why can't we get a 20? Something different.
You getting it next year? The 4020.
No, that's a myth. That's a confused. I'm talking about just a straight 20. Right? There's a lot of stuff out there in colorways that they can go back and grab, but why they haven't done it? So G-Fish and I, we're in agreement, bro.
Here's my thing though. You know, is it worth it for them to make a small number of shoes and then have to pay whatever they have to pay to import them joints in the US to try to sell them?
They're gonna make their profit. Wear your kicks. They're not gonna produce enough kicks where they're gonna like take a loss. So I don't see them doing that.
I mean, here's what we got to remember though. You know, we keep harping on Jordan sitting, but we forget Nike's been producing the Air Force One since 1982. And they still make that damn shoe. And we still see it around, sitting around in places and stuff like that. But why do they keep coming out with more stuff in it?
Man,
somebody's buying it.
Yeah, I
Somebody's
ain't
buying
letting you
them
get
Air
away with that.
Maxes.
I
Hold
ain't
on a
letting
second.
you get away with
Nah.
it.
Somebody's
Nah,
buying them Air Maxes. Somebody's
nah.
buying them all whites.
You
Somebody's
know
buying
it's a
them
difference.
joints.
You know it's a difference,
I
though.
get it's a difference, but what I'm saying is us as sneakerheads, you know, I don't know. I don't want to say if you guys are upset that shoes are sitting. I personally don't care because as far as I'm
Yeah, nah, I
concerned,
don't
I
care.
got my pair. I got
Nah,
my pair. Okay. It
I
don't
don't care.
upset me to walk into the store and see a bunch of shoes that I was able to get. It's how it used to be. It's how it used to be prior to the pandemic. Like,
That's not what I'm saying about that, though.
go
I'm
ahead.
like, that's cool. Like, we came from an era where they sat. What I'm saying about keeping it low, because it don't, like, when they throw them out, it ain't really no, like, you know the sneakers that they put that heavy advertising on, right? And then, like, even with the 5 flip, just not too long ago, maybe 3 years ago, everybody had their nose up in the air about 5s.
They did. And then all of a sudden, this year, people started to like the 5.
What was the complaint? Man, it's too bulky on the side, man.
The tongue. Yup. Like, listen, but we all know that there's a lot of sheep in the sneakers. There's a lot of sheep, bro. There's a lot of people that follow the trends and they don't necessarily buy shoes because they actually like them. They buy them because they see everybody else buying them. These are cool. Oh, okay, these are cool to wear right now. All right, I'm gonna rock them because everybody else rock them. As soon as someone say them joints is whack, they ain't gonna wear them no more because everybody else saying they whack now.
Man, 5's always been cold.
So
Thank you.
There's way too many sheep in the sneaker community, bro.
But then it goes back to like what we talked about earlier, right? It goes back to, again, with the younger generation, right? You know, they're rocking what? They're rocking New Balances, right? It goes back to them. They're rocking Asics. It goes back to that same thing, trends. And the same thing we said earlier, the same thing with the 5s that's popping off. It's a trend. And it ain't a trend. It ain't a trend for me because y'all know I'm a 5 fan. It's not a trend for me, but again, it goes back to those sheeps, like you said, in the sneaker community. It goes back to what we talked about earlier. Trends. And now what? The 5 is starting to have a trend, an uptick.
I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. There might be a day where people are starting to call Jordan's dad shoes.
It's already happening now.
It's happened with the Air Forces. They calling them dad shoes. They the new monarchs. They're the new monarchs. But listen, at some point, like, look, Mike gonna leave this earth. Okay, and all of us that grew up watching him are going to be gone at some point too, and there ain't going to really be nothing around except, you know, clips on YouTube and Sports Center of what Michael Jordan used to be back in the day. And there will be a time where Michael Jordan is no longer recognized as the greatest basketball player ever. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Think about it. There was a time where Wilt Chamberlain was the greatest ever. And then it changed. A lot of people that saw Wilt, they're not around no more. And a lot of us that saw Mike, we at some point we're gonna be gone too.
Yeah, that's with anything. That's with anything, bro. That's with anything. You know. Listen, chat. I got to get up out of here. I got a lot going on. I'm gonna give you guys your review today on these Bugs Bunny 8s. And I got more kicks I need to give you guys reviews on. Chat, we appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe for real sneaker content. You know the model. Peace.
What was that?
That boy remixed that joint, man.
No, he ain't had no pumps for nobody. It cost him 12 cents to make a Chinese sweatshop. How many pairs you got to sell to make your money back? Nike winning just off the sale of chicks. I mean, what they say it costs like $25 to make a Air Force One or something like that. What did
Yeah,
it say it cost them to make it? I mean, look.
around about that.
I mean, listen. Even your cars out here, it costs them less to make a car than what they sell it for. Like, you know, it is what it is in that aspect. I mean, look, you know, the limited runs on shoes and stuff like that. Like, I get it, but I don't know. Like, it doesn't take a shoe being limited for me to want. It's either I really like it or I don't. And the fact that it's limited, like, all right, I guess that's cool, but it's cool to be able to hit something that's limited, you know. But at the same time, I've come across a lot of limited shoes to where I didn't like them. You know.
No, I say in the limited part because they ain't in the business of making a whole bunch of them joints, and them joints not selling for them to meet their quotas. Like as far as when it comes to Jordans, the Air Force Ones is different. That's like your everyday shoe. Like Air Force Ones is like everywhere. Even like with startup companies, like sneaker stores that just trying to get a Nike account. The Jordans is different. They make you jump through hoops for that.
That's true.
So like that's like their breadwinner and stuff like that. That's the only reason I was saying that. And there's certain silhouettes where you know, or colorways that they know that they not gonna sell like that. But like I said, you had a CEO change too.
That's true. That's very true. So from that aspect, I mean, look, we'll see what they do in 2026. How do you feel about them bringing back the retro cars, the face boxes? I guess some of the hang tags, like, you know, giving us those extra little trinkets along with the shoes themselves.
I think that's cool. I mean, we already went through it. You know what I'm saying? So like, technically for us it would be for nostalgia, but it would be more for the people that didn't get a chance to experience that. But then like the retro car was put in as a tool that I think that caught our generation, because we go and buy that retro card. It's damn near like you trying to complete the pack. That's your Pokemon card. Think about it. You say, "Yo, I'm about to grab them True Blue 3s to complete the pack." So where we get the idea from? Them retro cards being all in them boxes and all them years.
That's true. That's true. By the way, Bugs Bunny 8s have now been moved over to the Nike app.
Which is crazy, because like I said, 10, 15 years ago, people that would have been sold out already.
Correct.
Even back then, like it's certain silhouettes that was like that, and Bugs Bunny 8s was one of them.
Correct. Yeah, correct. So, yeah, man. Yeah, you know, it's some things. It's different now than it was then, and listen, there's going to be shoes like the surprise shoe for me was the Rare Air 11s that sold out. I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, that was surprising, but the Gammas, that didn't surprise me. Like even the people I work with, they way younger than me, but they was in that time when the Gammas came out, and I guess the pandemonium at that time, it sold out on them. They couldn't get them. So now they grown now, and they was going crazy over them. Which like my equivalent to their Gamma would be when the Concords dropped and how crazy that release was.
That's what I was bringing up. The Concords. I was showing that when these the video they showed the video when these came out of people running through the mall, stomping over each other and everything, bro. I think last year
I got stomped on. I got stepped over, and the police pulled out guns on us for crowd control.
Damn.
This is what that was 2011.
Yeah. So there you go. I mean, and now here we are. Years later, same thing happens.
And while I'm up here, But Perk, I think he said he stepped away, but I just remember though, because he be customizing sneakers, right? I'm coming out of retirement. They're gonna give me the national youth team. So I'm gonna be in Florida this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, December. I'm gonna be there first week of December in Orlando. But I gotta get my hands on them foam positive cleats, right? But I wonder if Perk can turn them joints into some Galaxy cleats for me.
Ooh, yeah, you gotta hit him up for that.
I just thought about it. I'm like, man, Perk do be painting.
You gotta hit him up for that. That sounds good. That sounds real good. Hit him up for that.
I ain't gonna hold you out. I just jump here.
It's just about that time where I need to sign off too. Go ahead, pick up my pair, and then I'll be catching the Canes game. I think they played it there. Well, I know I'm supposed to be meeting up with some Canes fans at noon. Hold on, let me check.
And the Birds, 5 o'clock.
Yes, that's right. Oh yeah. We play at Texas A&M. Oh, that's a big game for us too. They ranked. Oh, it's playoffs. Hold up, this is the playoffs. What am I talking about?
It's the playoffs.
Hell yeah, we go Canes, baby. Playoff game. Here we go.
And we beat Washington today. We clinched.
Yes.
The East.
Man, listen, I'm tired of the way they talk about our guy Jalen Hurts, bro. Put some respect on that man's name, bro.
Facts.
Put some respect on that man's name.
What made me really think that it's a wrap for that the Space Jam actually gonna drop. So February they dropping all black patent leather cleats.
Oh, I saw them. I saw those. The all black patent leather joints. I saw those. Those look dope.
You seen what Hurts he was rocking the Gammas against the Chargers?
Yes.
Yo, they be doing Dak dirty, right?
Yeah, they do.
How you had your Jordan brand contract before Hurts?
Well, Hurts won a Super Bowl. Hurts won a Super Bowl.
Even before he got to the ball. Oh yeah, you right. But you talking about the first Super Bowl? I don't know. It just seemed like Jalen get whatever colorway he want, bro.
Yeah, because they made him the face after he won the chip. Dak been in the league 10 years and he ain't even sniffed an NFC Championship game.
Because I seen on Hard Knocks he was talking about Jalen wearing them joints, and then he got a pair for the next game.
Oh, Dak was complaining?
Yeah, on Hard Knocks.
I didn't see that.
He was like, Hurts had them joints on during the game, and then he had them on at practice in Hard Knocks.
All right. Well, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. So,
keep the main thing.
That's what it's got to be. Jalen Hurts ain't worried about none of that.
Yeah, that's true, man. I'm gonna jump off here, man. I'm gonna let y'all, man.
All right, same thing, man. Listen, I appreciate everybody who tapped in this morning. Shout out to everybody that got dubs on it. Let's see. Next week, you're going to have to catch us there. Let's see. It will be the 27th. And hopefully we'll have the whole crew to be able to give you guys this top 20 with some amendments we definitely need to make. We may be able to come up during the week, too. So I don't know, Perp, what your week is looking like, but maybe we'll see what Jay and Derek's week is looking like, and hopefully we can start to make it through this. First of all, we need to amend our top 20.
Facts.
And then rank them.
Yep. Yeah, we'll make it happen.
So, you got anything to say before we go ahead and close on out?
Man, Chad, has been another real one, man. Another Copping Award-winning weekend for all those that went out for the Bugs Bunnies and the GTs. By all means, I hope you got them. I hope you enjoy your holiday weekend coming up. We got Christmas for a lot of people. Depending if you're in this country or even Canada, North America. But man, enjoy you and your families, man. It's a great time to be celebrating a lot of things, copping these wins and copping these gifts for your kids and family.
Yes, sir. And I don't know if I may be able to drop the video today, but more than likely, Bugs Money Ace tomorrow, and I'm all fours as well. So
Looking forward to that one. I can't wait to see that one.
We shall see. That being said, guys, have a great Saturday, safe Saturday. Have a safe weekend. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.